Kings Row, happy to see both these teams playing on Kings Row as defense is here getting set up. So got the May out here, so with the Roadhog, so a good setup here. The May wall can come up as it catches members coming through this gate just here, and then we can see Grasshopper having the opportunity to throw the Bionic Grenade with the team following up and getting some kills. Definitely helps having the Roadhog. The Roadhog definitely favoured a lot more in this meta with Soldier 76 and D.Va being favoured a lot more. So they're going to be down a D.Va, so they need to make this May work, because without, they won't be able to stop the Tactical Visor other than a Reinhardt shield or the Sleep Dart from Ana or even a hook from Roadhog. So they've still got three options. Make it freeze in two, I suppose, and put up the May wall. So they do have some options here. So the hook comes out on top of the Molten. The way May wall not that successful as the gaps there. So they need to give Molten just gets himself out in time. So not too bad. As Warfare is right there, he needs to be careful because they've got a Roadhog as well with Flocky, so they can get hooked just as much as the enemy team. So they need to he needs to get himself back behind the Reinhardt shield and hook from behind the shield. As he goes back here with his team. Bionic Grenade's not going to matter on top of them as they're going to heal back up. A little bit spread. He tries to go around for flank, but it's just giving them an opportunity to come through here. So good option there. Good way from Tiltmode to take the option of going through the theatre. So they've moved up here, but they call themselves their Bionic Grenade on top of them as it's Handashi got himself in a really good position, takes out Gallifore now as the rest of the team are moving forward. But the Wave Wall comes up though to give themselves some space as the fight's not going in their favour anymore because a couple of members have been taken out. They're under a lot of pressures. They've just come around the other side here, Tiltmode going straight to the point. So mistakes made here from Team Space costing them the point. As I'm quoting now, he's going to be caught in no man's land, taken out. Spawn's going to be delayed. He's not going to be able to spawn at the correct spawn point unless they can get back here in time. Team Space. Gallifore on the top of the point with Alpha Kiwi and Warfare, so they could turn things around with that kill on top of Kumpon as the Bionic Grenade lands on top of Alpha Kiwi though, so he's going to be taken out of the fight. Warfare's having a big sleep. As Gallifore's just walking around middle of nowhere, he's just having a relaxing time up there, just letting his team die. So he needs to get back to his team. He charges back, so he's back to safety, but in that process, Warfare has been taken out. Koi's taken out Kobe as well, so they've pushed up here. Tiltmode, giving themselves some space, try and get this cart pushed in through the archway so they don't have to deal with this choke point, especially up against the May. So Slips almost has the Blizzard, but he was also had a Blizzard and he switched on to D.Va, so man, if I was him, I would have been playing still on the May and just use the Blizzard, then switch off. But not going to worry about that. They've switched, so it's no time to think about the past. As Coyote's up there, almost gets hooked, gets himself back to safety. It's a bit glitchy. The game feels a little bit laggy here. I don't know why. So it's a bit weird, but it doesn't matter. They're going to still keep fighting as the sound barrier is popped here by Team Tiltmode. They're throwing the self-destruct in the back line with Molten. Flocky goes and uses it to his advantage to get a kill. Nano boosts on top of a Lucia though, so misplay here as Gallifore lands an Earth Shatter. And they land the same here, Tiltmode. They get their own Earth Shatter, but the sound barrier is going to be popped from Team Space to keep themselves alive as Flocky hits a whole hog, but the defense matrix is all in his face. He can't get anything with it. Molten's having a big snooze, so he's not going to be able to help anyone. He gets charged as soon as he gets awoken. They're going to pop that mech. So Baby D.Va is going to be in a lot of trouble, being swollen whole there by Unquirty. And Gallifore's right in the front of Kumpon. Needs to be careful. He didn't have his shield up. He's copped some damage, but he's going to be pulled up here courtesy of the Ana. So Grasshopper now has the Nano Boost, Warfare with a whole hog, Slips has the self-destruct, so they're in a good position now. Team Space, ult advantage is with them. Kobe just died with his Deadeye there, so he needs to be careful and make sure he gets himself in a good position. That hook comes out on top of Gallifore, but Warfare gets his own here, but he uses the whole hog to push people back, so bit of a misplay there because he's just pushed the enemy back to safety. As the self-destruct comes out, not going to get any kills, so a little bit of a waste of ultimates here for Team Space as Tiltmode now can take advantage of that. They didn't really have to work to bait those ultimates out. So Gallifore is going to get back to his team here, get slept, but that's going to be the sleep dart down. Wasn't really any use for that because, yeah, a big sleep here just on the heater, so it would have been a bit relaxing for him. So Hook's not going to do anything there. They're just going to regather. It's taking a lot of time here, Tiltmode. They do have some ults now with the sound barrier, Nano Boost, Deadeye, so they have a bit of an advantage. They can push forward, but the cart's been moving back, so now they might even have to fight twice if they're not careful. As Molten needs to get himself out of the hook range. Charge forward here with the sound barrier of Kumpon. The Deadeye is going to come through. I can't see where he is, what he's looking at, but the Earthshatter's going to come out, and a couple of members here as the Nanoboost is on top of Molten. They've gotten they got themselves a couple of kills here, tilt mode, and Slips needs to jump back down here. There's too many members stuck here in the fight. They needed to get out of the team space, the members that are left, because you're not going to be able to win that fight. All their team members are already died. There's no point of being in that range, because well, you can maybe delay and keep them off the cart, but they're always going to have someone pushing, like Anna, so you've just died and made it harder for your team. So they just need to get back and regroup with your team. Just get the hell out of there. Go around this corner and just regroup with your team. And now there's a couple more members to start the fight, but they're still down a few, so they're just going to end up losing this fight as we just see Warfare being taken out, and the Bionic Grenade's going to land on too many members because Reinhardt is over on the other side of the street, so he can't be there to stop any damage on top of his team. And look at that, they've just lost 2 fights back to back when teammates could have come back and regrouped. Even if you lost that point, it doesn't matter, because you just don't want them capping all 3 points, because you still have the opportunity to beat them without going into any sort of bonus rounds. So it's more important to just deal with the loss and just regroup and not give them any extra ground. As you see, the escorts come already down to the last corner just from that misplay. 2 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock, still a doable time here. They've got 3 ultimates each, but now Slips has his self-destruct. Molten's throwing his on the ground, and he picks up a quadra kill, so this is absolutely devastating now for Team Space. So hard to come back from that. His Alda's caught in a world of hurt. McQuarrie can't get there in time. He was caught out behind the boxes, so Molten doing a good job landing that self-destruct right on top of the point. No answer for that. And off the back of a couple of mistakes from Team Space, you can just see how quickly a team can turn things around and exploit your bad decisions and just not regrouping in time. As you see, a lot of the top teams, you don't see it with Skyfire, Masterminds, Love Shack, Jam, Tampo, even like 2 minutes. A lot of those teams up there, what separates them from a lot, even just a few basics, that separates them a lot from other teams, is they don't waste time just being caught out and fighting fights that have no point. Like, they only fight fights when you're meant to be fighting. They're not going to waste time with just 3v6s, because what are you going to do? It doesn't serve any purpose for your team. You're just going to give the enemy's going to kill you, and they're going to get ult charge, and it's going to make it harder for you to prepare for your next fight. So you're just letting them snowball you. So you got to get back. That's the biggest advice I can give to any team that's trying to break through, get into sort of like the mid-tier sort of group, and just find themselves picking up wins here and there, and being a more attractive team for other higher up teams to want to scrim you, because they want to get some practice done. And if you have all the basics where you can give them a good fight, even though you're not there yet skill wise mechanically, or the synergy's not there, but at least you have the basics down, that other teams will want to scrim you and give you tips, and that's how you'll start improving. So you just got to get those basics down and not make simple mistakes that are easily avoidable. So Molten's going to get himself back over here. So they're going to go with pretty much the same setup as Team Space went with, is tilt mode, but they're going to have the Diva instead of the Roadhog. So let's see how this works out for them. Time is on their side with 2 minutes and 6 seconds. And McQuarrie's on the Widowmaker. So Widowmaker is a pretty good pick for this point. You can force the enemy team just to move around to their left behind this hotel and keep them off the point, so you have an advantage to push in through the gate without any risk of getting caught out. It gives them a nice advantage now. They've moved across here to the right hand side. They still have Widow up there in a good position. He's jumped down now, no, so it's a good point. It's a good chance for tilt mode to push up here. As a couple of members get caught there, Flocky gets Gallifore. They're going to be able to move up on this. The mech's been popped for Molten though, so he's going to be taken out of the fight. But Flocky's done a good job. He's been good like throughout Nepal. He's been good on King's Row. So shout out to you, Flocky. You've done a good job. You too, Warfare. So you're my 2 standouts so far. So you get my gold star. And Slips gets a big max range hook on top of Flocky, but he hits the bio freeze just in time for Kobe to back him up, so he can get himself out of there. No, he gets charged on top of into the wall by Gallifore. As Warfare's just found nuzzled his way into the back here on the back line. Kobe and Mr. Marvel get 1 kill each. The tactical visor's been popped for Kobe. He's going to use it on Warfare, so he should try and need to get back to the point to maximise that tactical visor. They take out Grasshopper, so they didn't need that. You could have used a helix grenade and some shots to get that off. So a waste of the tactical visor there for Kobe. So if you're listening to this, Kobe, when you review your VOD, make sure you don't waste tactical visors on a single target, because you can just use a biotic grenade on a diva and then just have people surround it and just pop the mech. It's pretty easy, man. So they're going to come up through here to Team Space, coming around to the right hand side. So no risk of Roadhog hook. So I prefer to see a Roadhog on this map, so you can hook people coming through this small choke point. So they're going to find themselves in a little bit of no man's land here. They need to be careful because they're going straight into an Earth Shatter. No shield was up from Gallifore. Blizzard's going to be put down the point, completely separating all the team members of Team Space. There's no way they can get this fight won, and they're going to be careful if you're Reinhardt. So you need to make sure you always have your shield up, especially in those situations when the shield battle's happening, because you just saw he just left his whole team open to get Earth Shattered, and that's just the end of the fight. If your whole team's down with an Earth Shatter, what can you do? Any team with half a brain is going to take you out. But he lands his own Earth Shatter now as they start ripping on him. So he did a good job to come back here and land his own. At the self-destruct's going to come out here. It's not only Molten's going to pick up Alpha Kiwi, but there's too many members here for Team Space, as we saw just over the course of the battle, Tilt Mode members started dying bit by bit, and the spawn point's a lot longer. So if you start dying, Team Space, whoever's the offensive team is always going to have that advantage of just getting back on top of the point a lot quicker due to the closest spawn point. But Pandashi picks off Grasshopper in a long-range battle there between the two armors. So a good job there. They're going to rally themselves up here near the bookshop, trying to prevent them from getting the cart through this first choke point here through the archway. Going to move up, start breaking the shield of Gallifore, as Kumpon needs to be careful because you don't want to get too far forward around a corner away from your Ana, because that's going to be the best chance for you to survive, is getting those juicy heals from your Ana. So he's moving back here. Flocky gets a kill on Unquirty, so they've got what they want, but he gets hooked in here. Kumpon needs to be careful not to turn around. Maywall saves him there. So good job from Flocky again, gets the Maywall up to save Kumpon, because you don't want to turn your back. He throws down an Earth Shatter, so that's another good Earth Shatter from Kumpon. Biotic Grenade lands, he's got the Nano Boost, he's going to be able to get some kills here, so a lot of work going to be done on the back line. They've done a good job though, Team Space to back out, get themselves to safety here, but 2 kills are already on the side of Tilt Mode. That's enough to warrant a win of the fight, as we've got a good Warfare though. As I was giving him praise earlier, he's found himself and just caught out in the back line there, and he gets killed, so he's going to waste some time on the clock. Won't make it down to about 2 minutes before they can start rallying up for another fight. So they need to be careful not to get anyone else caught out, because you don't want to wait. It's going to be hard. They're going to need another fight before it gets to the end of the second checkpoint. As Roadhog almost gets the hook here with Slips. He gets back to his team as the self-destruct's going to throw it into the back line. Not going to pick up any kills though. But Wolf here follows it up with getting a kill though, as Molten's been slain down on the ground with an Earth Shatter. Blizzard's been popped here from Tilt Mode, as it's going to pick up a couple of kills here with the help of Kobe. The Frozen Warfare solid, but he's got Gallifore on his face now. The Biofreeze comes out. Kobe's to hit the tactical buy. He's already picked up 1 kill. They've surrounded a couple of members inside the hotel here, as they've taken out Slips as well. So Kobe's got himself 4 kills in this fight. Gallifore needs to be careful. He's on top of the escort with Unquirty. They're going to move forward with a kill on top of Kobe. The pop Molten's mech as Kumpon comes up swinging now on top of the escort. The healing pod's been popped now. The Team Space, they're going to keep moving forward, and the Biotic Grenade lands on top of Gallifore. They're starting to still gather up here on top of the escort, as a weird fight's happening here. There's not all 6 members. They're just continually fighting as members keep coming back from the spawn. The sound barriers pop now from Alpha Kiwi. Moving forward, but blocked by the Maywall. Some of the members are going to jump over it from Team Space, but they run into the sound barrier from Tilt Mode, as they're going to keep battling on. They're throwing a self-destruct here from Molten. It's in the back line. It's going to pick up a kill on top of Slip. So good positioning behind the escort as Pandashi was having to sleep. Throws down the Biotic Grenade though. As soon as he's awoken, they've gotten a couple of kills here, but Pandashi needs to get back and get healed up, as Kumpon lands another good Earth Shatter here. Same down a couple of members before he gets taken out. Gallifore caught there between the main wall and the escort. He's taken out. Unquirty now needs to get out. The fight's already been over, mate, and he finds himself dead. So not too much of a delay though, but there's going to be one more fight left. 30 seconds to go. They've only got 2 ults here with the Nano Boost and the Blizzard here on defense. Team Space though have the Tactical Visor and Earth Shatter and a Nano Boost, so a good combo, and then they may end up getting the self-destruct before it's over. So they're going to go around, they're going to flank behind them here, get the tactical visor Earth Shadow combo happening here. They're going to use the nano boost, hopefully on the tactical visor. They throw down the Earth Shadow, got a couple members down. The Blizzard though is going to freeze people's solid and not let them get into the back line, but Flocky picks up a nice double kill here, so he's coming up huge for his team. Kobe's there to help him out. Warfare's mech's going to be popped, and that's going to be it here. So tilt mode, beautiful place, Blizzard right in the middle, preventing a lot of Team Space from crossing it and following up with their ultimates with Gallifrey's Earth Shadow. So a good counter there from Flocky, wins the game here for tilt mode. So shout out to you, Flocky, standout player, MVP. Couldn't say enough good things about you, mate, as the GGs come out, and that's going to be it. I believe that's... Is that 1-1? I need to try and refresh my memory. I can't think who won the first one. That's pretty bad by me, as you see Molten's play of the game here right at the end with a beautiful self-destruct picking up 4 kills. So it's a good sight to see when the D.Va completely just annihilates the other team, as here come the scorecards here. It's 671 kill percentage, 40 limbs, and then 37,000 damage blocks. So doing their jobs here, Coonpon and Molten. The only times I could really have a stab at Coonpon was when he's like turning his back and charging back to the team. You just want to have that shield up and just back towards your team. And even if you've taken some damage, you know, Anna's there charging you up and topping you back off. So even if your shield breaks, you'll be full health.